In terms of finding fault, obviously negligence is one of the grounds that you could pursue a claim against these particular entities, which are amusement parks. Roller coasters, interestingly, I believe there are some cases that have dealt with the question as to whether they're considered common carriers. Common carrier is a term which is used sometimes for bus companies. It's somebody who carries a group of people, and by law they're held to a higher standard, so they're required, even aside from a regular driver, to be more cautious of their driving or their activities because they're considered common carriers. In this particular case, I would believe that a roller coaster can be argued to be a common carrier as well, so they have a heightened duty to make sure that they ensure the safety of the occupants of their in this case, roller coaster. The news reports about this particular accident from Magic Mountain indicates that a tree branch fell off and caused the rail to depart, and that's what caused the roller coaster to go off track. One of the things that it would be looked at into is as to why this tree branch fell. Sometimes they may argue that it was an act of God, that they had no notice or no knowledge that this tree branch would fall. Some may argue, well, if you have a tree branch, or if there's any potential for a tree branch to fall and cause this railing to come apart, then you, as a common carrier or owner of an amusement park, should account to cut off or prevent anything from potentially falling on those tracks and causing it to fall apart. So it's a back and forth argument, but in this particular case, I would think that this tree branch did not just fall on its own, that it might have been that there was enough evidence that had they inspected the area, or, you know, because these are highly regulated, they need to make sure that it's safe. If they had done their job and inspected the area, they would have discovered that the tree branch is probably in a condition that's about to break off and fall down, and obviously it would land on the rails and cause it to come apart. So in that sense, you would argue that the amusement park, in this case Six Flags, was negligent not to account for this particular incident.